All right, we're going to make this an 80s flashback episode. I'm calling an all skate. All skate for everyone. And welcome back to the Comconocave. I am your host, the Comconocalst, and I am riding high off of last week's win of the Ohio State Buckeyes in the National Football Championship. If you don't like college football or you don't like the Buckeyes, deal with it. I really don't care. Like I said, this week we're going to be doing an 80s flashback. The reason why I say that is because a lot of 80s remakes are going to be making their way into theaters here soon. And not only theaters, but in the small screen television as well. For instance, Twin Peaks. Showtime has picked up Twin Peaks for a third season, 25 years after season 2 ended. Not technically the 90s. It took place in the 80s. It took place in 1990 and 1991, I believe. But yeah, so if you were a Twin Peaks fan, keep an eye out. Kind of curious to see how they're going to be dealing with that. So, first of all, there are things that I'm excited about. There are things that I'm not excited about. Things I'm kind of up in the air with. Let's start with the things I am not excited about, and there's a lot of reason why this is pissing me off. All right, Poltergeist is set to be released July 24th this year. It stars Sam Rockwell, and he did an interview in regards to the movie. This is what he had to say. The 10-year-old boy is really the protagonist this time. Apparently they have a little boy instead of a little girl, make things different. Joe Beth Williams was the protagonist for the most part in the first one, and now the kid, it's really through his point of view. So it's more of a kid's movie, so I don't know if it's going to be like rated R scary. It's not like Conjuring type scary, he clarified. It's a different kind of movie. It's more of an adventure. It's essentially a child abduction film when you come down to it. I mean, the original Poltergeist was too. No, it wasn't. It was a horror film, and anybody that grew up in the 80s that watched it got the crap scared out of them. Look, okay, I know there's more special effects and things like that nowadays, but Poltergeist was a scary movie. And to turn it into a kid's film, it's going to be like Goonies with ghosts. Oh my God, this is going to be horrible. Don't waste your money. Wait till it comes out on TNT. It should only take a couple of weeks. Oh, God, it just irks me. I'm irked. It's irksome. All right. What I'm kind of curious about, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. We've got Escape from New York remake coming out. Actually, it's going to be a trilogy. 20th Century Fox has won the rights to release this film. And if they can get this guy to land the lead role of Snake Plissken, I will definitely go see all three, no matter how horrible it is. Well, unless they decide to incorporate Escape from L.A. Remember the whole surfboarding scene? Oh my God, that was horrible. All right. We got Charlie, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I think it's Hunnam. He was Jax from Sons of Anarchy. He would be an amazing Snake Plissken. And if they can land him, I will watch the whole trilogy no matter how bad it is. There's no release date or anything like that, but the fact that 20th Century Fox has won the rights to release the film is pretty exciting. That and John Carpenter is actually going to be one of the executive producers in the film. So that in itself, I think, is worth noting and worthy of spending some money to go see in the theaters. Lastly, this one I really am excited about seeing. Disney is doing a remake of The Black Hole. Now, if you don't know, or if you're not familiar with The Black Hole, it was released back in, I think it was 84? No. I really don't have, the date that it was, it was back in 79. Oh my God, okay, so it's pre-80s. Anyways, if you read my blog, it's the comconocave.blogspot.com. This is what I wrote, and I'm summarizing. Let's see. In the original, the USS Palomino is returning to Earth after a search for extraterrestrial life, and it turns up bunk. On their return voyage, however, they come across the USS Cygnus, a ship that we had thought lost or destroyed, hovering on the outskirts of a black hole. Upon further investigation, the crew of the Palomino discovered that the crew of the Cygnus had been killed and turned into cyborgs, and its captain was planning on taking the ship into the center of the black hole. Now, like I said in my blog, that sounds a lot scarier than it actually was. It was Disney, and they weren't nearly as adventurous, I guess you could say, in their movies as they are now. So I can't wait for this film to show up. I'm really excited about this one. There's no release date or anything like that as far as it's still under, production. But, it hasn't even started production. I mean, they just got the whole thing started again. But, God, it was such a good movie. Maximilian, the robot, that was scarier than Darth Vader to me when I was growing up. That was, I even had his action figure. God, I wish I still had it. Well, that's it. That was my 80s flashback episode. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, bite me. I'm really excited about these movies. Let me know what you think. Are you excited about any of these? Do you remember any of these? I mean, am I just an old fart and you guys don't even know what I'm talking about? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. You can reach me on Twitter at Comconocalst. You can reach me online at comconocave@gmail.com. And please check out my blog, daily blog, Monday through Friday. It's, again, the comconocave.blog.blogspot.com. You can find the address down below in the description section. And I hope you liked today's episode. If this is your first time watching, and you enjoyed it, tell a friend. Subscribe, like, do all that. And if you didn't, well, somebody that you know might like and subscribe. So let them know. And until next time, take it easy.